from the menu, we go to Equipment, Arsenal. Start by selecting the Warframe that you want to put the mods on. If you've only just started, you've probably only got one Warframe here, Excalibur, maybe Mag. So I'm going to select Loki, select Equip. Then we go to Upgrade. If you haven't got the upgrade option, that means you haven't finished the first mission that it gives you when you start the game, Thor's Prize. So you run Thor's Prize, go back to your ship, go downstairs, and go to the terminal thing that says Mods, and it'll give you the option to install the mod segment. Then when you've installed the mod segment, that's the mission complete, and you'll get the upgrade option here. So click Upgrade, and you will have a number of empty slots up here, and you'll have some mods down here. And you may not have many mods, well, you won't have many mods if you've only just started. So you need to get out there and run a load of missions and get mods, but hopefully you've got a couple already. So then we're going to select a mod, and you know which mods are right, depends on which Warframe you're using and how you like to play it and all sorts of stuff. It's personal preferences, and you'll develop that. But to start with, try and get Redirection and Vitality, and you'll find these lying around all over the place, and they will give you health and shield. Now if you look at the top here, you've got capacity. So this one's 44, this Loki's up leveled up to level 22. It goes up to 30. The more you level it up, the more capacity you get, and that's the maximum amount of capacity you can have, which is these numbers here, like 8 there, 4 there, 2 there, added together. So when you've added stuff up here, and the total of everything you've added up here reaches 44, then you're full up. Let's pull that back. Now notice these two here, these two empty slots have a little symbol in, that's polarity. Now what you want to do is put a mod in there that has the same polarity. If you look at this 44 up here, which is how much free you've got. If I put a mod in there that doesn't have the same polarity, on to 4 ones, so we'll take that one and put that in there. Then you can see that it's taken 5 out of my capacity, whereas if I put one in that has the same polarity, it's only taken 2 out. So we want to put mods in there that have the same polarity. So we're going to start with Redirection. You'll see here I've actually got several redirections which have been leveled up to different amounts, and you can see how much it's leveled up by how many of these little lights here get lit up. So this is one that's just started, so we can put that in. If you notice, the more leveled up it is, the more it's going to take of your capacity, so that'll take 12. And if you look here, now let's put that back down. So shield is at 180. I put Redirection in, and the shield goes up to 210. So that's going to give you more protection. If I put the 12 one in, I've gone up to 450. So because I've leveled it up with these little blue lights here, that's going to give me way more protection. So that's good. But it's helpful to have ones that are at different levels, because sometimes actually you don't want the full one. You don't want to take 12 slots. Where's the Vitality? Same thing here. I've got this one that's not been leveled at all, which if I'm just starting a new frame and I haven't got much capacity, I might want to put that in. And that would take my health from 195 to 225. So I take this one over here that's been more leveled, then it goes up to 465 on the health, so that's much better. Now, how do you, this number over here, by the way, is how many I've got, so I've got 63 of these, lots of duplicates. You will find when you start playing, you get a lot, there's one, there's a lot that say damage, don't worry about that, it's just, well, they just are. So, 1 second, handspring, let's do that, we're going to put it there, because it doesn't match the polarity, so I don't want to use that slot. Mods, put that there, show all mods, find one that's the same polarity, I've got 28 of them. Reload speed, I don't think I need all of them. We'll have 6 of that. There we go. What was this one again? Faster knockdown recovery. So that's gone up to 80% now. It's 80% faster. The amount of it's going to take out of my capacity has gone up to 7. You can see here it's saying by doing this mod we've gone from 40% to 80%. Let's pick another one. Oh, I can't imagine I'm ever going to use that one. So we'll take a couple of them. And one of them. And then, if you can't find mods to fuse into it, if you just haven't got any duplicates or anything that you don't really want, hey, we've got 19 intruders, let's go shot at a couple of them. 5 of them. Oh, so close to rank 2, we're going to go to rank 2 here. What you can do is go to your fusion cores. So you pick up all these mods and all these fusion cores in game, you're looking for something that looks like that. And when you're playing games, they'll get dropped on the floor and you run around, pick them up, play a few rounds of defense. If you're just starting Lith, I think it is on Earth, really good. So what you can do is use a fusion core here, so we'll click on that one, and that'll help you level it up. I actually don't want to waste a fusion core on this. Let's go back to all. Yeah, that'll do. So when you've finished and you've got it to where you want it to be, you say apply fusion and that will take some credit. So apply fusion, am I sure? Yes. There we go, it's done. Cancel fusion. And now I've got, oops, exit here. And so now this handspring has been leveled up. It's got the one little dot, it's gone up to 80% faster recovery. It's taken a little bit more out of my capacity. So you just fill it up like that. So we want good amount of redirection here. We want good amount of vitality. That there. Things that will help you with your abilities. Flow. Oh, energy siphon. This is kind of a special one that goes up the top there. They're quite rare. You may not get one of them for a little while, but a lot of people run with energy siphon. That's a special one. And what else have we got? Okay. At this point, it would be easier to sort by name. There we go. Continuity is another one that's good for extending your abilities, and then that also fits with that polarity. Constitution. Intensify. Room for one more. So these things like flow, intensify, continuity, they all help the abilities go that little bit further. Stretch, that's the one we want here, I think. You know, some people are going to look at this and say, well, that's complete rubbish, but it works for me. And then we go back, and you can see all these values here going up as you add stuff. Then we go back, and there's our Loki. And then you know, play a couple more games, this rank will go up, and then I'll come back in and do it again, because then it will have more capacity. You can have different setups. You might have, you know, one that's more attacking, one that's defending. I don't know. Just click on actions here. What you can do is add an Orokin reactor, which this one has an Orokin reactor because it came with it, and that doubles your mod capacity. If you haven't got that there, then this number here would be much smaller. Was there anything else under there? That's I wouldn't worry about that at the moment. Or that's quite confusing, I think. We go back, and then you do the same thing with your weapons. Upgrade here. So serration, that's one people say a bit of a must-have. Perhaps a bit more ammo. So you're doing exactly the same thing, and you also do it. You can do it on your secondary, on your melee, on your companion if you're a dog or a sentinel, and that is everything you need to know to get started with mods.